Scorpio and I'm blowing up. Still on my whole shit with no time to fuck with them. Yeah, that's the name. Can you please say your friends to your boy has some dick to be single and shit? I'm taking this rap shit as big as I can and then checking my ass in the recap again.
Fuck yeah.
What is good tonight, y'all? Fucking, if there's anyone out there, hello. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, fucking, hope everyone's having a good fucking week. We got a good show. We got the homie LilMan on here when he pulls up. Tomorrow, yeah, the 10th, we got HB the Grizzly. So I know y'all motherfuckers need to pull up for that one. I'll see you phone one. You might see me promoting a little bit around. I'm gonna hit it hard again tomorrow. But yeah, man, fucking, it's been a fucking tiring ass day. I'm not gonna bullshit. Like, I went to Plaza Tire. Making get, you know, I left here around 12 something. Fucking got there around just after 2. I didn't leave that motherfucker till like 6. And I feel bad for them. I might end up applying there. They kind of told me that they were hiring. Obviously, they need a fucking staff. And I was talking to the lady today. I do meet the qualifications to work there. So that being said, I might give that a little fucking stab. I'm gonna get back at dropping apps tonight, and I think that the Oxypharma Plasma is going to be one. So, you know, I already know it's going to be hell because it's going to be understaffed because there seems to be the way. And I'm not trying to throw this company in the bus. Like I go there for, you know, my preference, but it just always seems like they're always understaffed no matter what location I go to, whether it's Dayton, whether it's fucking Columbus or fucking, you know what I'm saying, like another Columbus location. So, and that's no disrespect. It just seems like they're hurting the people. So it might be my opportunity. Either way, I'm gonna fall through it, see what's up with it. Yeah, man. I don't really got a whole lot else to talk about. I mean, I do, but I don't. I got a cluster of shows coming up at the end of the month and going into October. On the 26th, I'll be doing a little Zips fucking birthday bash in Dayton, Ohio at Cosmo Joe's. That's put on by the homies at Tri-Town. And the 27th, I'm heading up to Cleveland to do Lenny's birthday. Fucking, and SON's on that one, and Evil Cook. And I'm sorry, I can't fucking. Those are the ones I remember off that flyer. I apologize again, guys. And then I head up to Tennessee after that on the 28th. I'm actually looking at tickets. Probably get there on the 29th. We'll go up there, hang out, fucking, you know, with a lady friend, and also got some recording to do with the homie the Grizza, fucking. And then on October 3rd, I've got a festival I'm doing out there called the Trapped Out Camp Out. And you know, it's really good timing on my end because I was actually looking to do a little Tennessee trip. Initially, I planned to do Nashville and stuff, and Nashville show didn't come into fruition at this point, but I do have a video production class I'm taking with Nate from Brandish My Metal, which is gonna be fucking dope. So I'm looking forward to that on Saturday after the festival. They rock the festival. They're doing the festival too. And yeah, it's my first time playing Tennessee out in Maryville. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's between this show and bookings, and I've actually got some interviews coming up on other shows. It's been productive, man. I've been exhausted sometimes. As you see on my, I think I fell asleep on one of the streams at one point. I think it was Pound Down. I'm sorry, guys. I get pretty tired, but yeah, I mean, but then again, my goal is to eat, so I can't bitch, and my plate's full, and I'm not bitching whatsoever. I'm actually pretty stoked about it, and actually stoked to like be able to make shit happen. Cause I don't know what it is, but I've been fucking lucky in this music thing, man, where I've completely fallen off the fucking earth, the face of the earth at times, and was able to bounce back to some degree, and then fuck up again, and that's just not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I ever intended to do. So, tapping. Really, you know, working on my music, my trust at this point, and so far so good. Anyway, I'll quit talking your up on my fucking. What up? How you doing? Fucking our resident Florida man in the house.
What's up? Whoop whoop.
Yeah, here it is.
Chilling.
How you doing, fam?
Pretty good, pretty good. I feel you on all that shit. I'm tired of fuck too. What's up?
Fucking okay? No, I want like an 80s fucking coked out Macho Man Randy Savage promo right now. I'm just kidding.
Tream of the drop. Oh shit.
Don't be apologizing because you're late. This is fucking your boyfriend's fucking show, not traffic court. Come on. No, that's cool, baby. You don't need to apologize. But yeah, I appreciate that. Fuck, now I'm getting all goofy. Anyway, man, no, it's been a long day, and honestly, what made it long was that fucking stop at the Plasma Center, which I was kind of bitching about earlier. And like I said, it's really nothing I can be mad at them for. Like, you know, and I, you know, it is what it is. You know, I made it back home in time, and it wasn't like last minute, so I feel that, so it's all right.
I gotta wonder if it's like that everywhere,
what's
man.
Up, Indianapolis? How you doing, fam? Whoop, whoop, what's good?
We got a couple local plasma places around here my neighbor goes to, and he said it's pretty fucked up. Every time he goes,
the show's no longer going to be called XO Live and Records. It's going to be called Raven's Boyfriend Show.
Raven's Boyfriend Show. Nice. Oh, there we go. Now I can see him.
You stop. What were you saying?
All right. Oh, I was just looking. Yeah, I figured out how to look at the comments.
So these two streaming sites.
I used to use StreamYard a lot, man.
But these two streaming sites. Yeah, I like StreamYard better. Even like Restream is all right, and like I can stream on 2 platforms for the free version and shit. But it glitched constantly. Like I know there's a couple shows where it got really bad. It's my engineer calling me. I can't answer. Sorry, but I'm gonna message him real quick though, so he doesn't think I'm blowing him off. But no, I actually called him earlier because I'm trying to get a radio edited version for Heartless to send out to a couple stations. That's where I'm at with that with the Tennessee thing at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Some pregame promotion, man. You know, so I'm talking to event or you know people that help me get on the event and seeing what options are available. Looking at college stations because those are always fun. And he's saying the college stations only really fuck with boom bap, which I find uniquely interesting. I never really thought as boom bap as like the more sophisticated hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Or like the more hipster version. But I guess it is. And I do like some boom bap stuff. It's just for me, like my imagination goes a little past that, and I don't really get stuck on traditionalism and stuff like that so much. So with hip hop,
that's crazy, man.
That being
like
said,
my kid's about to be my kid's about to be 22, and you say something about boom bap to him, and he's a rapper too. You know what I mean? And if you say something to boom bap, yeah, he's like, no. Like that's like grandpa music to him. You know what I mean? So that is kind of weird. Like, yeah, that strikes me as odd too. That's weird. I mean, I like boom bap. Don't get me wrong. I like all of it.
I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, that is kind of odd. Like, exclusively boom bap.
What up, easy? How you doing?
Let me see here.
For me personally, Extendo's World, late 90s. I can't answer for Raxputin, but yeah.
What's up?
He wants to know how long you've been down with Clown.
Oh, shit. 95. About 95. 94, 95-ish.
About 97, 90, between 97 and 99.
Nice.
Where can I hear boom bap music? Was that a typo or was that a jab?
Where can I hear boom bap? It's everywhere still, really. I mean, especially on horrorcore.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about when I was trying to look into the Knoxville, Tennessee college radio station, and they said the only hip hop shows that are running right now are primarily boom bap format. So, you know what I'm saying? That
is odd, especially for Tennessee and college. Like,
right?
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of hard to get. It is kind of hard to get Juggalo shows in Tennessee, man.
Stigma on how fucking magnets work.
There's a couple different spots in Tennessee I heard, but like in the bigger like Nashville.
Yeah. That's a little man. Okay, one second. I'm messaging our guest real quick.
All good. Yeah, I've been watching his YouTube for a while. His reactions and shit.
Oh, LilMan's back. Okay. Yeah,
what up,
Juggalo, written is a Juggalo artist, and LilMan. I think LilMan.
X10 World, yes sir. We are most definitely Juggalos and Juggalo rappers. All right.
What's up? Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. What up?
What's good, fam? How you
going
doing?
On? I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
What's good, man?
Wonderful.
How you doing today? Fucking.
Man, I'm excited to be here,
about my
man.
geriatric acid and my outing at the plasma center that took forever today. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're happy to have you.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
what I was noticing while I was watching, like Raxputin was talking about watching my channel, man. I remember doing some reactions for you a while back, man, and I always loved the music, man, and always wanted to work with you.
Oh, hell yeah. Hit me up, man. I'm on fucking Instagram and Facebook. You can't miss me.
Yeah, I follow you on there.
All right, yeah, hit me up anytime, man. I'm always down to work.
Hell yeah.
Wrath of God comes in kicking and screaming. What's up, Wrath? How you doing, bud? Yeah, that's dope. So
shout out to Rad.
Go ahead, man. How did your day go, man? Like, not to make small talk, but fuck it. How did your day go down, man? Good day.
My day went pretty good. I had the day off of work. I just got out of the studio as soon as right before I got on here, man, recording, trying to finish up my next album.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you're already working on a follow-up. I fucked it up.
Yeah, I'm almost done, too.
Us, man. Actually, it's the same name as this YouTube channel, and I got a video on this YouTube channel. But yeah, just look up XO Reckless or Raxputin is Raxputin, and then LilMan is LIL space MAN. So you can find all of us, I believe, on all the platforms. Yes, sir.
Yo, it's a funny story if you want to know why I'm.
Man, that's fucking dope.
If you want to know why I'm LilMan with two N's, it was a DistroKid era, and then we decided to keep it.
Yeah, I use DistroKid myself. Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't let me go back in and fix it. So I said, "Fuck it. How many LilMans with two N's is there? There's LilMan J everywhere."
Yeah, right.
And you know me, I'm 6'6", so I just got the name LilMan when I was a baby.
So it's coming up on the track. But no, that's dope because fucking his name kept coming up. I was trying to look you up. But to your defense, I don't think I was putting the two N's because apparently I'm a fucking dense idiot. That's all right though.
I need to update my Instagram so you can.
So I got second album. Oh, so that's what it was. It's confusing. So I tend to take things at face value like that and be like, oh, that's what it is. And then I get confused when it's spelled. Like I love Bundy, but Bundy's name changes confuse the fuck out of me sometimes. It's like, and I love him for doing that. It's just I can't do that. Like I'm not that artist, but he can be Uncle Bundy one day, fucking Smiles Bundy. Like he's and I love his music. I love him as a person. But
there's a couple people I've seen that did that.
Changes in his career, and it's all revolves around Bundy, which it's interesting. I fuck with it, but it's just not something I can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Let's talk some more about this new album you're working on now.
All right, this new album that I'm working on.
Or you just started working on it, like what?
No, it's actually almost finished. I'm waiting on a few things to come back. It's called Death's List. It's going to, it's got artists from Chuckles to Freak Show to Triple C's on it, to Stephen James on it. To Wolf from the Demented Bastards. It's got a whole lot of people that's going to be on it too. So I'm really thankful for that project. But we're still pushing the first album. I'm still pushing that first album.
That's pretty cool. You got Triple C on there, man. We're about to do. They're about to do Creep Show with me and Dean and all that, man. Contretto's the homie, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, man! I hit them up, man, and they was real cool. They was down to work. I sent them the ideas of the album. See this, it's called Death's List because it's almost like a Final Destination thing. It's going to go through these stages of death, going at all these people, and then finally it's going to turn around at the end, and it's going to come from me. And I'm trying to figure out how to get away from around it. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a concept album, and it kind of follows a story. Oh yeah, I got like Jay Bentley on there too, and
all right.
I'm trying to think of who. I got so many people on there. I just can't really. I can't even think right now, man. My bad.
I feel that.
But if you guys want, if you got to hear that, man, you gotta go out and,
my question
and check this out.
Oh shit!
My Darkness album that's out now,
so
man.
That's what I actually was going to get to you. You're right. So the Darkest album, I know she had a lot of features on there. Is this new album going to be like that, or is it going to be less features and more you? I'm just kind of curious, and if you just if it's one or the other.
It's going to kind of be like a lot of the features is going to be like different hooks, as well as and then you'll hear more of me on the verses. But I do got a lot of like. Okay. It's kind of a cool concept, with like I said, with Triple C's, we're going to kind of do a song where it's like they're my inner thoughts, but you hear me, but they're like almost like a guilty conscience in a way, like they're going to be rapping, but it's my thoughts in my head, but then it's going to be me coming in. So it's going to be a really dope concept.
I dig that. I can dig that for sure. Fuck yeah.
That's dope. I was actually writing last night for a little bit. It's the first time I've actually gotten to write in a little bit, but I got this recording session in Tennessee I got to do, and I got to finish up a couple parts, so I'm not really happy with my last couple bars. But anyway, I got a fresh track from Mid-South Monster, and his track's a banger, man. And so I started writing, and I scrap what I have to begin with, and I come up with this concept where the first half I'm going to be basically fucking just talking a bunch of shit on myself in a whiny fucking bitchy voice, and then the second track is when I'll respond, or the second half is when I respond. I like the idea, but I don't think I was following the fucking directions for this track, so I'm going to put that idea on hold, even though I got about 8.5, 10 bars written for it already. But I think I'm actually going to go back and make a whole ass track out of that, and basically just take the shit talking I've heard and seen, the fucking criticisms, and just kind of throw it all out there, like basically battle rap myself.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like in a track, but no, you know what I'm saying. So you basically, it's not gonna be like quite a call and response, but the first four, at least I have it formatted right now, is the first 4 bars or the first 8 bars of each verse going to be criticism, and so I'm back to the drawing board with the Mid-South Monster thing, but I do got a new idea, so I'm happy with that. And considering I only got the track last night, it's not too bad.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm finishing up my bars with a track I'm doing with the homie Grizz's out of still Tennessee. And that's another part of the reason I'm going down there is we're going to get to work and stuff. And we got a cool idea for a video that we're going to shoot for the track, hopefully. And just trying to make all that happen. He's a big part of this festival I'm doing. So I'm trying not to, demand too much of his time and trying to do as much as I can myself. But, it'd be cool if it all worked out, and I get to see Raven. So that'd be dope. Really dope. But yeah, so honestly, I don't think I've ever been to Tennessee. I know I just kind of digressed from my initial point, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
It's cool.
Talking about something more relevant. Sorry. My brain.
That's cool.
You never have those moments where you feel like you just hit the fucking wall, and it doesn't even have to be like anything that dramatic. Just something like standing in line for 4 hours will do it to you. Yeah. It's one of those days. What up, Lucha? Sure. How you doing, homie? But yeah, so you said you're almost done. Do you have an exact release date?
I don't have an exact date because I'm waiting on a couple things as well. I'm still waiting for a few collabs to come back, and then we're going to put it together. So I'm probably aiming sometime this month because I'm just that's the thing too. I put out that first album. I put out Darkness, and I got to see how everybody, from the underground came and showed love on that. And then I got to see a side too, where when it felt like I started elevating to a next step, I started seeing people back away and you see like, oh, well, this person can't get bigger than this person. So I kind of seen that. So I kind of got some inspiration from that. And things, I talked about this on another interview that I did. I said, some of these people, you reach out to
almost
them.
Like a glass ceiling, almost like a support.
Yeah. Some of these people, man, I reach out to, and some got the love of the music like I got.
It's almost like that.
And then, what'd you say?
Bet. Oh, I said bet. I was agreeing with you. Oh, my bad. I might have a delay, so if that's try to work with that, if that's an issue on my end. So my apologies.
No, that's cool. Like some people I did, music with. I'll hit them up, and they'll be like, $5,000, man. I'll give you a verse. And I'm like, yo, for $5,000. It's crazy because what you hear besides this new album,
Good.
I was going to tell you, besides what you hear on this new album, the old album, I produced it. I made the beats. I wrote all the raps. Everything is done by me 100%, from the mixing to the mastering to everything. I do it all.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I'm about 50-50 on my
I was going to
beats.
say, too, like, the only feature I ever tried to get, the only person I ever tried to get a feature from it was going to charge me $5,000 was Chris Franzak from Attila. And I didn't end up going through with it because I didn't have it like that at that point. But I was doing a band, actually.
I'm pretty sure that's what Tech Nine charges for 5.
Well, you see,
and that's what he charged me. But I mean, it's fucking Franzak from Attila, so that makes fucking sense. Like, those guys can pack a fucking club.
Well, here's
like,
what happened.
Like, he knows his worth. Plus, he figured in his support, he's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's what happened. I do the reaction thing. I do the YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So what happened was,
yes, sir,
I end up getting, from doing all the Insane Clown Posse features, I end up getting, I was able to speak to Shaggy 2 Dope, and I was able to, they actually sent me a box set of like the first 6, and then I got some stuff signed and things like that. And it was really, really cool. So we was discussing like music, and I was really just kind of fanning out more than I was discussing music. But then they said, hey man, like, you really need to try to get a track with Ouija Mac, which Kevin's his real name. So they give me Ouija's information, and I hit him up. And when I hit him up, I think it was 8,500 for a feature. And I was just like, damn. Okay. I was like, nah, man, I can't do that. I'm broke as everybody else, man. I ain't got no 8,000.
Holy shit!
Right. And I mean,
I would not have expected that.
At this point in his career, it would definitely be worth it, especially if you're able to market it and push it and match the out and get locked in with the algorithms. I think it would be very beneficial. But again, that's a big chunk of change to fucking spew out.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is one of those games where, I mean, if you got a lot of money to throw around, you can do a lot of trial and error. But those of us that don't, right out the gate, we got to be more picky and choosy. What's a good $8,500 investment? You know what I mean? So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that'd be a dope idea. But and who's to say it's not going to happen in the future? But
I'd say most of the bigger underground artists, that we all like and listen to, like most of them actually only charge like maybe 300 to 500, man. Most of them, not all of them, but a lot of them only charge anywhere between 300 to 500 for a feature. Like that's, I mean, if I had the money, maybe I would pay that much, but that's a lot to me. Like you're saying, like we broke as shit. Like that's a lot of money to me. Yeah, it might be worth it with the marketing and shit, but like, or to say, hey, I got a fucking Ouija feature, but damn.
Right.
I was not expecting that number when you said that, to be honest with you.
No, yeah, I was a little shocked by it too, so I wasn't able to make that happen. But
right, that's.
If we go back into like the origins of where I put this first album together, my mom died, and I kind of got in this like funky place, man, where I was kind of like really, really, like just kind of lost at the moment. And I was doing the reactions and things like that. And somebody said, yo, you need to hit up Scum from LSP. And I didn't know Scum. I didn't know him. I reached out to Scum, and he automatically sent me his phone number right back.
Yes, sir.
And Scum is like the most humble person I know.
It's a Jägermeister later. Y'all are best fucking buds.
Yeah, so he's the most humble guy I know. And then coming into this, man, if you listen to my last album, if you listen to Darkness, I sent it to him, and he would say, hey, this needs changed. You need to take this out. Too many words here. Hey, you need to, he pretty much guided that album. And, I got the features with him. A lot of people over at LSP, those guys are like family to me. Chuckles is like my brother from over there,
Yeah.
So, so like, that's what's super cool. So that was my gateway. That was my door to get in, you know what I mean? And,
that's cool, bro.
Yeah, those guys, man, like I could call any of them up right now, man, and, get them on the album. and it is just like nothing but love for those guys,
I
man.
know throughout the gate you had a couple of LSP endorsements, and that's a good.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, Scum and Insane Poetry, man. They're both fucking cool as shit. They're the homies. I got a track coming out with both of them soon too.
Yeah. We're working on a feature with Insane Poetry right now.
Dude, he kills it. Like, he fucking kills it. He's just like Scum. He's super humble, man.
Yeah, he seems cool, man.
He'll chop it up with you if you ever perform with him, like live at a show. Like, he'll fucking chop it up with you, and like, dude, he's fucking humble, man. He's cool as shit. He'll give you pointers and shit like that too.
Oh yeah, man. That's what I didn't have Instagram for the longest time. And everybody kept hitting me up, and they're like, man, why the hell don't you have Instagram? Why the hell don't you have this? I just was a little slow to everything, man. You know, I've been doing music since 98, 97. But it wasn't core music. It was just kind of trying to find my place in where, you know, I wanted to be.
I was in metal bands for 20 years before I started doing my actual passion. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, drumming and guitar in metal bands.
When I did regular hip hop and I did shit like that, nobody fucks with you, man. It doesn't matter who you are. Nobody does. And then when I come to the underground, everybody fucks with me, man. So it's like I just found a home right away.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And I've touched on this subject before, to be honest. Rappers are, respectfully to all rappers out there that actually are getting good and fucking know what's up and aren't acting like local dickholes. Fucking, like, they get weird, dude, and don't realize why no one's fucking with them, because look, you got like 5 different cliques of local rappers, and they only fuck with each other, and they all think the sun rises and sets on their fucking ass and have no sense of community or any of that. And when you get into the hardcore underground, it's a much different vibe.
Yep.
And I think coming from a punk rock background and having to do stuff DIY and having the network as a necessity, I came into the rap game with a very different perspective than, say, someone who just decided they were going to be a rapper. You know what I mean? So I feel that for real, bro. Like, and it's just it's different mindsets, bro. Like,
it totally is.
But yeah, so I feel that, and I was actually having an interesting conversation. So I've been looking with my little Tennessee trip I'm doing. I've been looking into radio stations and trying to get any extra promotion I can with that festival coming up, and just, you know what I'm saying, my first time visiting that market. It's just good to see what I can get into, you know what I'm saying? And one of the homies told me, he's like, yeah, fucking, basically all the college stations, they only be fucking with boom bap. And I'm like, that's cool and all. I mean, I couldn't just listen to only that though. I mean, I got some artists I fuck with that do that, but like, you know, and so I got a fucking edited version of Bad Decisions, and I'm trying to get an edited version of Heartless. But that obviously doesn't fit the boom bap mold, so, but it doesn't fit the straight up horrorcore mold either. I was trying to think, okay, what if I can get through to some of these FM stations, which a lot of them are run by corporate entities now anyway. So the days of calling in and getting your song on are pretty slim to none, because they're all set up basically like playlists, to my understanding, like with iHeartRadio and shit. And so anyway, but yeah, I was trying to look into the college radio station, and I was just kind of what I was informed, and I found that interesting because it just seems like boom bap's almost like it's like the hipster, and I hate to say it, like the hipster subgenre of hip hop, like the elitist. And I'm not even talking shit, but it's like, oh, they only play boom bap. It's like, what? Okay, you know, and it's not clowning on or nothing. It's like, I just found that interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And no disrespect again to the artists that do that. Like I fuck with it, but I just find, for me, I just have a different perspective on things. I guess I'm a little more open minded towards what I listen to and what is pleasing to my ears, I guess. And some people, I guess, are just, you notice that a lot too with other subgenres like punk rockers and fucking metalheads, especially. Like there'll be metalheads that only listen to certain subgenres of metal. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I think it just comes with part of the territory.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
I would say out of all the genres I've ever been in, the metal community is kind of the worst. In those kind of aspects, like the metal community is kind of the worst when you're in local metal bands. Like, oh, fuck that scene, bro. I'm so glad I'm not in that shit anymore.
I'm not going to say that, but it's definitely a different vibe.
I'm definitely saying that.
You know fair enough. I'm not going to say it, Raxputin will, okay?
Okay, my bad. Okay, fuck the Southwest Florida and North Alabama local metal scenes.
No, you're good.
Oh shit!
Alabama
Let me
as
be
well as
more
Florida, man.
specific.
All
My
right.
bad.
I'm gonna excuse myself and go fill my coffee and use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. It would seem like it was cutting out real bad, so I was trying to listen.
Yeah, it is like Exo's I don't know, his internet maybe. I don't know. Like his stream like or his side does cut out sometimes every now and again. Like the last time I was on, it froze like a lot. Like it straight up froze. Yeah. It was
Oh
crazy.
man. That's awesome, man. I'm just glad to be on here, man. I've been trying to promote it, but I stay busy. Man, I work like an 18-hour shift job a lot, so
Oh damn.
I luckily got the day off today.
Oh
But
shit.
but
I don't
yeah,
work
man,
that much, but I work a lot too. Holy shit, not that much though.
I remember,
Every
man,
now and again.
I remember doing a reaction on you, man, and I remember trying to get a hold of you through the comments, and I could never get a hold of you, man. And I was always like, man, I wonder how I get a hold of him because I was interested
Huh.
in doing music. Then for my first album, I was trying to get a hold of you for my
Yeah.
first album, but I
Man,
didn't have it.
maybe I missed that somehow. Like I actually searched. I actually tried to search it because I've always wondered if anybody's ever reacted to my shit or anything like that. So like I always search, man, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I've just never
Yeah,
found
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I've never seen anybody's like reactions to any of my shit, to be honest with you. So I've just overlooked it somehow, I guess. That's
You
crazy.
gotta. The crazy thing too with YouTube hides a lot of things. Especially
Especially with my name.
I found out with
Put that X in
horrorcore.
it. Yeah.
But no, man, I react to a lot of underground artists. I think that's how I kind of got into it is just by
Yeah, he's
reacting to
back.
a
That's how
lot
I
of the
found you,
underground.
actually, like a couple of years back. It's probably been at least 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years now that I found you because of
What up,
you like
buddy? How
you
you doing,
reacting
fam?
to like smaller underground people, and then I started seeing you react to like old school like fucking 70s rock and 60s rock and shit. And I was like, holy shit, hell yeah, because that's what I grew up on. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. It definitely builds up. Like my background is Tupac was the only thing that I had on cassette or
Ooh,
I had
fuck
it on a
yeah,
CD. I had Me Against the World, and I walked around, and I
nice,
swear to God to you, man, Tupac was talking to me. You know what I mean? So
hell
that's all
yeah.
I listened to. So I wasn't exposed to anything. My grandma raised me, but we was homeless and we didn't have no lights. So
Yeah,
when we did have lights, my grandma listened to like Otis Redding, The Temptations, Sam Cooke, Elvis.
Okay.
So
hell
I
yeah.
didn't really get experience to any other kind of music. So that's how I was able to, figure things out. And then I think it was like '94. I was sitting on the couch and I saw MC Hammer, Can't Touch This, come on.
Oh fuck yeah, I love Hammer, bro. I'm not ashamed of that one bit.
So I said, that just blew my mind. I was like, man, I got to do this. I went straight over to the record player and said, snapped the needle off, taped it back on, and closed it.
Nice. Dude, I fucking listen to Too Legit to Quit probably once a week, dude. It's on my playlist at work, man. Like, I'm not, I watch the whole video, like the extended 8-minute video.
Yeah.
Holy fuck,
Hell
dude. Like,
yeah.
I fucking love Hammer, man. Old
That one,
habits
yeah.
never die.
The extended 10-minute video, yeah.
Yeah, man.
There's,
doing, like the Hammer upgrade and shit, like and reinventing himself.
Yeah. I think as an artist, like if you're whether you're a rapper, a metal fucking musician, a punk musician, it doesn't matter, man. I think it's good to have like a different eclectic array of types of music that you listen to. If you only listen to one type of music, it's going to make you kind of one track. You know what I mean?
right.
Unless that's what you're going for. But like, I think it's good to have to take inspiration from many multiple different places. You know what I mean?
Well, see, like with my music, like I'm really fast with it because not only do I got the second album coming, I got a third album coming with a guy named Stephen James. It's going to be called The Darkness Click. And
fuck yeah.
what I do, what I do is I know he told me to tell you to get him on the show. I talked to him earlier today. But what I do is I just take my life experience. I was talking over you, man. I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. What up,
You're good,
Bundy?
bro. You're the guest.
What up, Kill by
I think the
Nature?
delays kind of like makes me accidentally cutting people off.
Oh,
So
okay.
feel free to.
But so what I do,
I'll shut up.
so what I do is I just take my life experiences and I write them down,
What up, Damien?
so I be as authentic as I can. You know what I mean? Instead of I be the same person that I am making the music as the same person that I am outside of the music. So you don't get anything fake. I just take these life
part.
experiences and put them in, and that's how I'm able to do the music so quick.
Hell yeah. I like to do that a lot too.
You know, I take a similar approach, respectfully. And I think before I actually started dabbling with the horror core, I was doing more horrors of reality core, I guess, and it was more just, you know, life on the streets with having nothing, dealing with the hooker, the pimps, the prostitutes, the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Just being in that environment and living on the seat of your pants, and that's kind of, you know, I don't know how many people know this, but XO Reckless actually came to be in a mental hospital after some significant life events, and I was kind of sitting there resetting, because that's what you do after a mental breakdown. And fucking, you know, I just got done doing bands. I tried hip hop a couple times in the earlier part since like 2009, but mainly kept my punk band as the primary focus because that's what was, you know, going. And I was still kind of figuring out how to rap and stuff. And it just came to be. You know, in a lot of ways, it's the best. This is one of the best decisions I ever made musically was to stop trying to fuck with bands and do that. Respectfully to people who like bands. For me, there's a few reasons why I don't anymore and why I won't. I will pick up a guitar in the studio in future recordings, but you're not gonna see me on stage like MGK with a fucking guitar. I refuse. And fucking if and this is gonna sound harsh, but I don't have to deal with 4 other fucking opinions when it comes to my artistic expression. Doing it now, the way I'm doing it, it's my fucking art. You know, I don't need some fucking drummer watering it down with his bullshit and some guitar player. You know, sometimes, you know, and I'm not saying specifically, but sometimes people, not every idea is a good idea. And especially when you get in a democratic setting like that, where everyone's voting on shit, like not always the good shit passes, bro. And like, you could have this cool fucking groove to a song, and by the time the rest of the band gets done fucking butt fucking it with no Vaseline, it doesn't even sound the same anymore, and it's lost its fucking vibe. And respectfully, that's just I'm done doing that. You know, I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but yeah,
For sure.
It's all good.
yeah.
I'll jam
That's
with
what-
bands here and there, but being in a band, I'm not doing that no more.
But the good thing about like today is, man, you can make a song today and put it out today. You know what I mean? So, just being on your own, you get that opportunity. A lot of things I do behind the scenes for a lot of big underground people that you probably listen to daily. I do a lot of the mixing and mastering behind a lot of people that's in the underground right now. A lot of bigger people. That's cool. So I deal with that still, like I'm in a band, man. I send it. Oh man, I don't like that. Change this, change it. Oh no, man, take it back to that, but add this. You know, so I kind of deal with that on a different scale, but man.
Right. Yeah, and
that's cool and that's fun to do, man. I love mixing and mastering. That's a fun thing to do. And then you get to do it for other people. That's awesome.
To shake this off since goddamn, I'm gonna try to go to the doctor tomorrow. It's not going away.
Mine's all over the place, man.
So
I mix from Cubase, I mix from Fruity Loops, I mix from Pro Tools. I'm just kind of like everywhere, man. But I get it done.
They call it Fruity Loops. Fuck yeah. My kid gets pissed, dude. Like that, he's fucking 22 and he still gets mad when I call it fucking Fruity Loops. He's like, it's FL Studio because that's all he uses.
FL Studio is Western.
I use FL Studio for very, very few things. I use Reaper. I'm a Reaper person. I like Reaper, man. I do all my mixing, like everything, like programming, freaking guitar recording, vocals, drums, like all of it.
I just do my vocals on Pro Tools, but I use everything else to master the vocals.
Nice.
I don't know why. I just don't like doing the rest there.
That was something I learned early on that I didn't know what I was doing, and every now and then I'd get it right, and other times I wouldn't. So I had to step the fuck away from that. And I can track.
It's a trial and error, and there is no one size fits all.
If it's like, so if I can take the stems and mix it on BandLab and then master it that way, and that's fine for that track, then I will do that in extreme cases, like if for some reason it's not coming together like it should, or if they can't fucking figure out the timing, which has happened. It's like, I don't understand how people do that. It's really easy for me to hear timing, especially with vocal stems.
Well, here's the thing though. Jake, LilMan can tell you, man.
I featured on, and
I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad. But you know, LilMan can tell you.
Like, not even 10 minutes, and it was good to go.
Well, look. Sometimes, perfect example. The song I'm doing with Scum and Insane Poetry. Whenever you get vocals, it doesn't always line up. You can't just put it in your project and it'll line up perfect. It's not always like that. Sometimes you have to mess with it and align it. And that part sucks. They'll even send you like a reference track or whatever, and you're like, okay, you'll put the reference track in and it lines up with your track. But then whenever you go to put their vocal tracks in, it doesn't line up. That happens every now and again, not all the time. Most of the time, like especially in Reaper, you just pull it in and boom, it'll be right where it needs to be, whatever. But sometimes it will, man. And I don't know if BandLab is like that, but I can imagine it does. It sucks having to realign somebody's vocals, man. And they're that's not where it was.
I figured out why that happens, and I just recently figured this out. When I let's say you record at 44 hertz. Let's say somebody sends you some vocals, some stems, and they recorded them in 48.
I was about to say 48.
So when you bring that 48, if you don't have everything set up for 48 and you're just mastering at 44, it stretches it. So no matter how you put it in there, it stretches it to where it feels like it should match, and it's totally not in the right space, man. Okay. That happens a lot to me.
Yeah, see, so I record in 36, 44, whatever it is, but I whenever I mix and I master it out, I do it in 48.
Right.
So I get that. So you get that HD master. You know what I mean? Right. You get that high definition.
Right. And that's like CD Baby, and I don't know if DistroKid requires it, but usually when I upload in 48 as well.
Yep. Yeah, they always DistroKids. They always give you that message. We appreciate your high definition upload or whatever. You're like, okay, thanks, bud.
For sure, man. I got a song I'm gonna drop not this week, but next Friday. Called "I Represent," and it's got Stephen James in that as well.
Oh hell yeah!
And it's because I don't know. I went here recently. I signed basically with BioGang with Freak Show and them over there on their label, and but I still represent. You know, I never signed LSP, but I still represent LSP. You know, in everything I do. So you know, because those guys give me, like I said, they give me a chance when nobody else would. So I hold them really high in that regards, man. So I kind of shout them out every chance I get.
Hell yeah. I don't blame you. I'm pretty much the same way, man. Them and Buckshot have pretty much given me more opportunities than anybody else in the underground, big or small artists. It doesn't matter. They've given me more opportunities than most.
Yeah, that's what's dope, man. That's like right now I could hang up and call Scum and he'll answer, you know what I mean? So that's super dope, man. And but no, what I was saying on the DistroKid, I kind of got a little bit off topic. But DistroKid, man, you got to watch out, man. You'll upload it and you'll set it for like a week from now and turn around and it'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
Yep. Or they'll do that staggering bullshit where like it'll go on what is it? It's always Spotify. It'll be on Spotify first, and then like 2-3 days later, then it'll be on iTunes. If you do it the quote unquote right way, like they tell you, if you give them at least 2 weeks to a month, usually they'll all go out at once. But I never do that, man. I'm either last minute in it or I want it out then. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, see, mine went straight. This
Never do
album
that.
that I did, the Darkness, it went straight to YouTube first. I don't know why. It went straight there, and
Yeah.
then like
Schedule.
five people ripped it off there, then took it to their page and added it to their page.
Is it getting you? Is it getting you any views? You know what I'm saying?
It kind of takes away because people get confused on where to go.
Yep.
But the first album, man, it did really well in number wise, man. I was kind of
Yeah.
shocked. I think the first day I dropped it had over 3,000 streams in just Spotify.
Oh hell yeah!
So it
That's
went
fucking
pretty
bad.
quick. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was excited. I got but I had I had some was Geno samples and some was Geno unreleased that I had on there.
Yeah.
And then I had Bloody Ruckus on there. Mattapelli on there.
I fucking love them, bro.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Mattapelli.
Yes, I've played a
but
couple of shows with them. They fucking smoke just as much as I do. That's crazy.
and that's what like if you go to my album Behind This Mask was the first Brothers in Chaos feature that Chuckles and Freak Show had, man. So I'm pretty proud of that as well.
I'll be proud of that too. Shit, yeah.
So man, I
fucking
just
around XO.
That's dope.
well fucking the album before it was Darkness. If you really jump into Darkness and you follow it along and you listen to that whole album, it starts with me being in a really, really dark place, and then it ends by killing that persona that's me. It really follows all along. At first, the album was called Jonestown, and it followed the story of Jonestown. And but I had everything submitted, ready to go, sent it to Scum, and Jonestown was like Damian Quinn and those guys' thing. So after talking to those guys, out of respect and out of the love that I have, for Damian Quinn and Saul the Ghost, Bloody Ruckus, and all those guys, I decided not to call it Jonestown. I didn't want to feel like I was stepping on, anybody's toes of what I was doing and trying to boost off of that.
On the cold shit.
Yeah. So I changed it to Darkness. Darkness is the single. It's got Scum on it.
Hell yeah.
So I'm working on music videos now.
It's like, wait a minute, that's cold shit too.
See, so that's why we decided not to do Jonestown, even though the area that I'm at is real close to where Jonestown, the dude from Jonestown was from and everything. So but no, on the new one, I'm working. Other artists I forgot to mention was I can't remember. Fame.
Oh yeah, Fame.
Yeah, I got him on the album. I'm working to get Rave on the album. So I got a bunch of stuff going on actually, man.
Yeah, I feel that. I like to do that too, man. Like try to stockpile a bunch of shit so that way whenever like you do, when you're releasing one album, you're already halfway through or if not more the next album. You know what I mean? It helps.
Well, see, I'll record something and I'll be like, man, this is the dopest shit I ever recorded. I'll go out and I'll say, man, what the fuck is this, man? This don't sound nothing like I fucking put out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's another thing, jumping into the mixing we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I will mix something and run straight to the car, put it in.
Yep.
Okay. Now I can hear it. Oh man, that shit's bad off. Run back. I do that like 30 times and then I'm like, fuck, man. Because if it sounds good in the car, you're going to listen to it.
Yep.
House speakers, monitor speakers are way different than being in the car.
Yep. I do the car first, and then I go to my Bluetooth speaker, and then I go to work the next day, and they have like an old school radio, but that has a Bluetooth or whatever, and I'll Bluetooth my phone to it and listen to it on like an old ass big ass house speakers and shit, and see how that sounds too. Like pretty cool.
To me, what's weird about when you do music and things like that, I'll listen to things that I really think is solid, like the strong point of like doing an album. I'm like, man, these are the best songs that's going to be on the albums. And it's the ones that I'm like, man, these are kind of like fillers, throwaways. Those are the ones that pick up better than the ones that you feel in your head are going to be, you know, the big one.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too.
Because I'm like my biggest critic, man. I'll listen back to
So
something.
if LilMan thinks it's a B-side, it's probably a hit.
Yeah, right.
That's what I got. That's what I sent something to Stephen James, and I was like, man, I said these are throwaways, man, that I'm not using. And he messaged me right back, and he's like, fuck, man, you got open verses, send them to me, I'm gonna use them. I'm like, fuck, man. I said he's like, man, he said sometimes you just got to have somebody else hear it instead of yourself all the time.
Yeah, I just recently heard about him.
Who's Stephen?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where I've been, but you know what I mean. Like I just recently heard about him.
Well, I met Steven the same way, like through the YouTube reactions. He was watching the ICP reactions, looking for Juggalo stuff, and he hit me up. And this is when I was working with Scum, and Steven was like, hey, man, you know what? Would you do a verse for me? And I just hit him up, and I was like, hey, man, would you be down to do a song with me and Scum, and it's going to have Gino on it? And he messaged me right back. He's like, dude, I've been waiting my whole life for this shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Steven, he's pretty cool, man. Like I said, he we kind of formed this thing as a.
I wanted to ask you about that, but didn't know if that was an appropriate thing to ask. You know.
Yeah. Steven, me and Steven, we formed this collective, like almost like how you have like your cult shit and things like that. We formed a collective called the Darkness Clique, and the Darkness Clique, it's not a group. It's just anybody that like wants to represent the wicked shit, man. So we're doing like a compilation album, and we're just, you know, throwing out this Darkness Clique, and it's going to have, you know, whoever's down with that on the album. And I think he's got a solo project that he's working on too as well. But like, man, I stay so busy, man. Like I said, I've probably in the past 2.5 weeks, I probably recorded about 300 tracks.
Damn.
I just stay busy looking for the next thing, man. And, you know, where I live, you know, I just got my kids and the kids' mom. I don't have no family, you know what I mean? My dad left when I was like 2. My mom died. My grandma's got Alzheimer's and lives like 5 places over, you know what I mean? So I don't got nobody. So the music is my release. That's where I put, you know, everything into is to the music.
Yeah, I feel that. Hell yeah.
I feel it too, because I actually was talking about this with somebody today that hadn't seen me in a while. I was asking about my brothers and shit. And, you know, I stopped talking to 2 out of 3 of them pretty, you know, when I still talk to is the one that lives in Huntington Beach. I don't fuck with the one like Elsinore no more, and I don't fuck with the one in Vegas no more. And, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, honestly, I got homies that are better family than them anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
Right. Yeah. That's what I said. Like, when it comes to things like that, you know, Steven, he's been like a brother to me. Chuckles, you know, he's been like a brother to me. Freak Show, and, you know, even Scum, like I said, man, he just kind of said, all right, man, we got you. Here's what we got to do. You know what I mean? So that's why I say the underground, man, is like the best place to be for me, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I fucking love the underground, man.
That's what I say, man.
It's funny because people are like, so what's going like people ask me, people like knew I was kind of moving around a while and shit too. And like, so where are you now? I'll tell them like, oh, what's going on in Ohio? And I said, honestly, like, you know, the cost of living is not too bad, despite what locals say with inflation. It's still not bad compared to some other places in the world.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's much better than Florida.
You know what I'm saying? Rent's still reasonable. And respectfully, like, if you're doing horrorcore or juggalo or any kind of music like that, like Ohio and Michigan are like the states that is pop important for a while, and that was all right. And you know, I grew up in Southern California, but like right now, Ohio and Michigan is just where it's where it's basically fucking Mecca. You know what I'm saying? and it's a good location because you can hit other markets like, you know what I'm saying, like that are surrounding. It just makes sense. But
yeah, right.
So I I didn't mean to interject and like throw off the
Oh no, you're good, buddy. You are the host, sir.
No, I'm 20 minutes away from Ohio, and I'm really close to Michigan. I'm in Indiana, right in between.
Oh hell yeah! I only been to Indiana once, and when I was on tour, I got to play Carl's Tavern, and I fucking love that place. Carl's Tavern's my shit.
So I've had a few bookings at Carl's Tavern and not made one of them, and I feel like I need to make Carl's Tavern because those are bookings I didn't want to have to cancel, but being on the streets at that point and just having everything going catastrophically wrong at that point in my life, I wasn't able to make any of the bookings I had in the past at Carl's Tavern, so I really want to hit that place again.
See, that's what happened to me. I got, when Scum and them played at Carl's Tavern, you know, they told me to come out and rock the show with them and things like that, but I couldn't make it because I ended up having to work and I couldn't get off. By the time I got off, there was, you know, by the time I'd have got there, it'd have been the after party.
Oh yeah.
I still should have went, but you know, I was like, fuck, man. I feel like if I'm gonna come there and I'm gonna support somebody, I need to be there from the start, man. I need not just, you know, show up and party and then roll out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Right. If I could go back now, I might have still went.
Like sometimes I'll have like non-Juggalo fam like try to come to the show and shit. Like, well, what time are you playing? I'm like, what the fuck time does it matter? Well, I only come to see you. I'm like, there ain't about that here, dude. Like, no, dude,
yeah,
like that's cool and all. I appreciate that, but like, I don't like that energy.
I'll tell you,
I get it. Not everyone's got the whole last night to fucking go out, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been later on the bill before and had friends that were like, man, I gotta go. You know what I mean? They came to see me, but then they leave before I even play. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or they get there after I play. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. I just want to do that in Dayton.
Like, dude, do like all the rest of us and come for the whole show.
Yeah. After you're done.
That's how I would have felt because there was more people playing at that show at Carl's Tavern. I'm like, man, if I just show up at the end of like Scums, it's going to basically people are going to think, man, he said, fuck them other guys. He's just coming for one, you know? So I would kind of felt conflicted about it, you know? But no, I was going to tell you something. Yeah. When it comes to ICP, man, I never heard ICP till a couple years ago. It just never hit my radar. So I started collecting, you know, shout out to Jay Dirty, man, because Jay Dirty's hooked me up with a lot of ICP records.
Really?
Yeah. So, man, and I tell you, I just reacted to the Knot here lately. You know, a lot of people I hear like the Knot. A lot of people I hear don't like the Knot. But out of my short time, I'd say 2 or 3 years of being into Insane Clown Posse, I still feel like the first deck is completely the best. Yep. A lot of people like the second deck, but as you see, like behind me, the Ringmaster is my absolute favorite ICP album. I don't know, it has a rawness, like an unmastered feel to it that I just absolutely love. But I just think it's crazy. I went this whole time without knowing who ICP is or hearing who ICP was, and then, you know, I just that's what I say. If it wasn't for like people like, you know, everybody that's diehard Juggalos, man, I probably wouldn't even be here where I am.
Yeah, the Ringmaster is what got me into ICP. Then I went back to Carnival of Carnage, and then I went forward. Then I had to wait for albums after that. But yeah, that was fun.
I don't know, man. Ringmaster is like something about that album I love.
Amazing Jekyll Brothers is still my #1 favorite. I like that. I like the heavy, wicked, dark shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I like the Amazing Jekyll Brothers too.
I think.
What's up?
So I think for a lot of Juggalos, there's an expression, and it's usually the word thug life attached to it, but it's like the wicked. I didn't choose the wicked shit. It kind of chose me, and I think that's what a lot of fam that it's almost like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hey, you know what I don't understand though, right? Is I react to ICP.
I feel like I'm having bad technical issues tonight, so my apologies, guys.
It's
No,
all
that's
good.
okay.
It's nowhere near as bad as it was that one night. Remember? Holy shit!
But what's crazy, man, is I react to ICP. If you watch the
That's why we're
channel,
back
you
on
know
StreamYard.
I react to ICP, and I'll go to my channel, man, and I'll only have 500 views on ICP, but I'll see somebody else that pop up that reacted to the same song, and they have like 4,000 views on that one. And it's like, bro, like, why is mine getting like out of the algorithm for?
Huh? Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know why. I did every album, even from the side shows to like Beverly Kills and
Yeah.
everything like that. I did every single album all the way to the Knot. And yeah, like the views stay low on them. I think the Knot had the most views at like 1.9K or whatever. But I always am shocked about that, man. I'm like, yo, how is there only like 2,000 people finding these reactions and nobody else?
Huh? Yeah, it is crazy.
I think YouTube, man. I think YouTube is like against everybody, man. Especially underground artists. Like
Yeah,
I just
underground is crazy.
reacted to Grim, a song called Grim. The artist is Grim featuring Smalls One, and they just totally wiped my comments out to
That's
where you
dope.
can't even comment on the video.
What?
Yeah, and I didn't even disable them. They disabled them because of self-harm.
YouTube did that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's probably what's going to happen on my song when I drop it, because the name of the song is called "Dead Bodies."
I don't know, man. They pick and choose, man. YouTube picks and chooses
Yeah.
for sure, man.
It was going to be "Dead Bodies" in a
real
pile
quick,
in my
I'm
crawl
gonna make an
space, but I wanted to
announcement, 'cause I just
shorten
got
it.
the message.
Huh?
Hey, real quick, I need to make an announcement for an upcoming show, because I literally just got the message right now. Thursday,
right.
September 11th, Super Famous Fun Time guys will be our guests. So,
Hell yeah, man. That's dope.
September
Yeah.
11th.
carry on.
That's dope, man. That's dope. That'd be
Fuck
awesome. I usually tune in to
Yeah,
every show
that's-
that you usually do.
Yep, this-
I usually
in a couple
turn
days,
in,
so-
man.
So we basically got. No, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate the support, bro. And I'm stoked to have you on here. So that's fucking dope. Yeah, but the next show's coming up. We got HB the Grizzly tomorrow. Then we got Super Famous Fun Time guys, and then Jared the Face Collector Savage. So that's the next couple shows.
I'm going to be having I'm either going to have to listen while driving. I'm going to have to listen while driving, or get my little mount thing and try to watch it halfway while driving, because I'll be in the middle of driving at that point. On the 11th anyway, all the way to fucking Colorado.
That's what's up.
See, what gets me is the time, since we're in so different times.
Shouldn't you be there already? I'm already seeing post people leaving and shit.
Man, some people just trying to get their way
You
early.
go back in the past when you go to the West Coast.
Bro, I'm sleeping in the car. Why am I trying to get there super early? How many times I got to tell you I'm a broke?
That's what I'm still going to try to make it out to Gorefest. It's kind of at a halt because I'm trying to find somewhere to stay and to go and do those type of things. But
Yeah.
But it's like everywhere I call is a dead end, man.
See, I normally plan ahead, or whatever, but this time, yeah, I spent too much money on other shit, like trying to get merch made and shit like that, to where I'm pretty much going to be getting there and back on gas and sleeping in the truck, which I've done that a few times. I don't have to sleep in a hotel every time, or an Airbnb.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'd sleep in the car if I knew where to park.
Right. Well, if it's close enough to an interstate, I always just go to either go to the closest rest area or a Walmart, bro. Walmart.
Oh, hell yeah, I never even thought about that.
It's Walmart is one of the few places that you're actually allowed to sleep in.
Hell yeah.
Not all of them anymore. Some of them.
Not all of them?
But not all of them. Yeah, some of them have had to stop it for obvious reasons. Like, I remember back in the day when North Dakota got really bad. But yeah.
Huh. Damn,
Just to
that's
fuck
crazy.
shit starts happening.
That's usually my go-to. Like while I'm traveling, like if there's
Yeah.
not like if I take the back way and I'm not on the interstate, that's usually my go-to is like a Walmart because there is no rest areas on the back roads or back road highways or whatever. But yeah,
Well, no.
sometimes
See,
it's fun to take the
I'm
scenic
trying to
route.
fucking better my life, but my crazy ass will fucking. I'll take a. I'm trying to get better about this kind of shit because that's how I end up moving states and stuff. And I like Ohio, but I'll end up taking a one-way Greyhound to go to a festival or something, and no place to sleep. Fuck it, I'm from the streets. Fucking, I can sleep. Yeah, that's how I always get in fucking trouble. So I need to stop doing shit like that. Fucking, I'll go camp
I feel
around with
that
homeless
too.
people. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Fucking doing a bunch of drugs, and yeah, no.
Well, I tell you what, man. From growing up, like we lived in like public housing and things like that because growing up, my grandma she like received HUD and things like that.
Yes, sir.
So we used to live in those public housings that had like that indoor outdoor carpet on that like
Yup.
like the concrete floor under it. I
Yeah.
used to be more comfortable laying on that concrete floor than I am laying on a bed now. I lay on a bed and I wake up, my back's hurting. I'm like,
Fuck
fuck,
yeah.
man.
Right.
But I used to lay on that concrete.
So-
My pillow, this was my pillow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how I sleep. I don't care how many pillows I have. I still put my arm up under my head because of that kind of shit. Sleeping on
So
couches and floors.
That
Hell
tour that
yeah.
I met Raxputin on, actually, I think I slept in a bed once or twice that whole fucking tour. I was always on the floor.
Oh, damn.
That's just, you know what I'm saying? No, and that was my choice. Like, I let Road Split have the bed spot. It's like, he said,
That's how it was on the tour, that little mini tour I went on. I slept on the bed one night, was in the floor the rest of the time.
Hell yeah.
I think one of those nights I slept in a closet with my ex. That was pretty funny.
Oh, shit.
But yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
She came out to Vegas and shortly after, but yeah, because she was like trying to go and like, no. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, no, I mean, but back to the point, like I slept on the floor most of that tour. And that's how I preferred it. I've had 2 back surgeries in my life, but what you said with the beds, like I'll sleep on a bed for the first time, especially going to these sober living facilities. And it's, like that first week, like the last couple of days of that week, I'll wake up sore, dude, until I get used to it. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's how I am. Plus, like I told you, man, I'm 6'6", so if the bed's got to be to where my feet don't hang off the damn edge, or I don't have to curl my body up to make it on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your feet are always hanging off the.
Yeah, or it's like, am I covering my shoulders or am I covering my feet?
No, actually,
You're making me jealous with that cigarette, bro.
I think I missed when you said your height earlier too.
I can't smoke. I can't smoke in the
you're a bigger
house.
dude, so
Yeah, that's what a lot of people.
The irony of the little man name.
Well, see,
that's why I walked outside.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were that tall either, bro. I'm 6'3". Shit. Whoa.
I was a 13-pound baby. I was 13 pounds,
and I was one in this fucking room.
I was fat, man, and my uncle called me LilMan as a joke, and it's just stayed with me, man.
Oh, shit.
When people call me by like my government name, I just kind of ignore it. I'm like, who the fuck they talking to? You know what I mean? Plus, that's what I had another interview and they said, man, why didn't you go with like your government name? And I'm just like, yo, who the fuck wants to hear Dwayne? You know what I mean? I'm like, there's a lot of Lils out there, but I'm like, who the fuck wants to hear Dwayne?
If I was to go by my name, it'd be funny because I'd either be John or John Michael, which is I'd always get those John Michael Montgomery fucking references. And so yeah, it's like both of my middle and my first name are both like the two most plain names in the fucking language. John and Michael, dude. What the fuck? I got Work a Pitch. Work a Pitch is my last name. I got the weirdest fucking last name.
My shit's like all first names, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's fucked, dude. I don't know. I guess there's like Dwayne, The Rock Johnson, and Dwayne. I think Lil Wayne's name's Dwayne.
If I say, well, it used to be till he dropped the D.
Yeah, true. So I just, I got LilMan real big across my stomach, so I just always went with,
Oh, hell yeah.
LilMan.
I was gonna get Astronomicon, like the Astronomicon logo. I was gonna get
Yeah.
that real big on my belly, like Thug Lifestyle, because of I got to perform there 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and fucking that was like one of the life goals. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it. I was gonna get it tattooed. I just haven't got it yet. My tattoo artist that I normally get my tattoos from, like, moved to fucking Salem, of all places, like way up north.
So that's what
Yeah.
like the little man across my belly is like the thug life, like you know how like Tupac had the thug life.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the way I did it, you know. So that was dope.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, if we ever do a song together, I'm gonna have to get your logo. You'll have to send me a PNG of your logo or whatever. Same thing with you, XO. Like I literally, I'm still working on some of them, but yeah, I don't just go get Hatchet Men tattoos and MNE tattoos and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I get them whenever I work with an artist. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like every
Yeah,
time
man.
I work with an artist, I get a tattoo. Like Kid Savage, I still got to get Kid Savage's logo tattooed on me. He's got a badass logo. It's like this crazy, like, demon beast. You've seen it, I'm sure, XO. It's fucking crazy.
I'm definitely down to work, man. That's what I said. I got this one track left that I need to do on this album, and I need a hook like really bad on this thing, but I just can't come up with a concept. You know, like how I said, it's like the Final Destination thing, but I just cannot come up with a hook. I think I've based so many songs on this death that I just can't come. Like my mind might not be processing it because of the work process of going so fast.
If you want to send it to me, I can play with it and see if I can come up with something. I'm usually pretty all right with hooks, man. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, on Instagram, or you got my email now, man. Just shoot me a message on there or something, and then you got to remind me, man, because I forget. I got a lot of shit going on, so
bro, I fucking feel it, bro. I feel it.
I forget, man. That's what after I came in the live. I think it was one that you had. What it wasn't the last one, but I think it was the one before. It was with Rax in there. I come in there and I was going to hit Rax up, and I was like, and then I forgot.
Yeah. I think you were in the comments and stuff on the last one that I was in.
Yeah, I said Raxputin the GOAT, and then I said
yes,
I'm gonna hit you
up,
that,
man.
Yeah. Hey, man, I follow a lot of people, man. I see where everybody does, and I see what everybody. I just got a lot of general love for everybody that's out here doing the same thing as me.
Hell yeah.
That's my outlook on it too. Is like I see who's grinding and who's working and who's getting popular, and a lot of times why. And it's interesting, man. It's like people watching your peers, but it's fucking cool. And I love to see my fucking peers. I love to see the homies win. It's just fucking really cool to watch. You know what I mean? Like
it is, bro.
Right.
But back to working. So where in Indiana are you at? You might have said earlier, but I might have been cutting out.
Where I'm at in Indiana, it's a very, very, very small town. It's called Brookville. It's like just out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know anybody. I've lived here. My kids has lived here. My oldest, I got a daughter that's 14, so I've lived here for that long. But I don't even know who my neighbors are. I've never before, I lived in different places, like in the city and things like that. Right. And I was like always paranoid because, you could see somebody get like stabbed or anything like really fast, man.
Right.
Oh yeah.
When I moved here, like the neighbors want to help me carry the trash out to the trash can.
Like,
and I'm like, I'm like,
right.
Yo, what the fuck? Like for real, I'll be out there all of a sudden. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing, man? Get the fuck out of here. And they looked at me like in shock, man. And I'm like, and then I come in and I talk to, the old lady, and she's like, hey, you need to go back out there. These are our neighbors, man. You got to go out there and make this shit right because we got to live here.
Yeah. When you're in the sticks
and I'm like,
it
is.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
vibe.
Find your own fucking business in the sticks. Is like, oh, hey, neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like one time I was working on the car and I had to get under that battery casing and I was trying to get to something and it slipped and it cut the top of my hand. And I didn't even know the neighbor was there, but the neighbor popped out of nowhere and goes, ooh. I said, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't need sound effects. He's like, yo, I'm just, man, I'm sorry. And I said, I don't give a fuck what you are, man. I'm like, you got to go, dude. And he And then I heard the door shut, and it was the old lady. I went in, she goes, I want to fucking move. I can't take this shit. You can't talk to the neighbors this way. And I'm like, the fuck was that idiot doing, man? I said, over here fucking sound effects and shit.
I get weird when the neighbors want to fucking talk and hang out with me, man. Like I'm a homebody and I like to keep to myself. I'm cool with like saying hi to my neighbors and shit, but I don't want to know them all. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Well,
it's weird when they come up, dude.
This same neighbor was in my yard like one night at like 3 a.m. with a flashlight, and I went out there and he said, I dropped $10,000 in your yard when I was walking through. I'm looking for it.
Is that when you're in the city or in the States?
Well, it's like a town, so it's not really, I'm like in the town part, so I'm not in the country part.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like he just popped up out of nowhere and I'm like, bro, you didn't lose 10,000 in my yard. And then he was like, man, people are noticing that you got this job in town, man. You better watch your shit. And I'm like, bro, you fucking threatening me? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you saying, man? And,
he needs to put the bubble down.
yeah. So now he's gone, man. And I think I just seen him in the paper, not the paper, but like on Facebook getting arrested.
Oh,
and
shit.
it was like for some fucked up shit, man. And I was like, damn, man.
I should have said Florida man before the headline.
You're right. Yeah. It sounds like some Florida shit.
Yeah, he moved to Hamilton, Ohio, and then like made the front page there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, wow. he was like a straight weirdo, dude. It was like some fucked up shit.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. So I guess what I was getting at is are you involved? How far are you from Carl's, or are you involved in any shows in the region? Like, have you been able to gig around the area, or like what's that like out there?
Kinda, but in this, I have to go like a few places over. I'm an hour away from Carl's Tavern, so it's not really that far. And then there's other places I can get to. I think I'm an hour and 30 minutes from where the gathering was.
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes away from there. I'm in Columbus.
Oh, you're in Columbus? Hey, I got a homie named Trip Dub that's out there in Columbus.
Okay.
But they told me that somebody told me I'd never been to the gathering before. So somebody said, man, if you just drive up here like on the second to last day or the last day, it's cheaper to get in. So I went there on the last day, and it was still $150 to get in. And I only took like $100 with me, so I couldn't get in. So I was like, man, I'll hang out in the parking.
Next time, fucking find me. I'll get you. I'm not going to say my ways, but I'm gonna shut myself up here. But it's not an issue.
So I said, well, let me. I said I'm gonna hang out with some people out in the parking lot. So I was there for like 2 seconds, and they started fucking towing everybody's vehicles and shit.
When
and
was
like,
this?
This was the last day of the gathering.
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh yeah, they were towing all kind of people for parking in the fire lane or whatever.
They was going to tow my vehicle, and I was like in the vehicle, and they was like backing up to the car, and I was like,
buddy. We're going for
yeah, hell no.
I was like, damn, man. So now I got to get it together. I mean, but I've heard a lot of rumors, man. I've been watching a lot of stuff where they said they may not be back in that area again because after like those people recorded those fights and things like that. This is just speculation and rumor. I heard that they considered that like gang activity because so many people was jumping like one person and recording it. And then I seen like where they like tore down like these urinals and all kinds of different things, man. And they said that it may be a place that they won't be welcome back. I don't know.
That sucks because it's kind of been like home base.
Yeah, because the owner's a juggalo. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, you gotta look at the bottom line too. If the damages and cost to take care of the fuck shit is outweighing the profit margin, then I could see that being a decision that might have to be made. I'm not,
Well, I think it's more because we're in a time now to where no matter what somebody does, even if somebody goes out and does like the craziest crime, something in them says, I need to share this to everybody. I need to put this out so everybody can see me doing the crime.
Right.
And I think that's the problem,
like or in a fucking
it's like
stop the location.
Yeah, it's like I just want that 5 minutes. It don't matter if I go to jail, but I just need that 5 minutes. That way I'm viral for a second.
Yeah, some people don't give no kind of shit about that.
That's what I'm saying. So I seen like the videos and stuff like that. It was kind of depressing to drive all the way over there, man, and not be able to get in. I would have been more prepared. I would have took 150 with me if
you know, yeah.
Yeah, if I would have known, but I was judging off of somebody that was there that told me, hey, man, you can come get in. And, and then I told that person I was going to be there, and they didn't even meet me out front. And I was like,
whack, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so I was
sweet.
like, oh, man. I was like, so I didn't, I'd never been to the gathering, so I had no clue where to go. And I actually seen people walking in and out that looked like they was 0% juggalos, that they was just like your average person, man. Like,
fans?
Yeah, like not even like a fan. It looked like somebody that would be like a Young Thug fan, and they was just hanging out at the gathering just to be there or something, man. It was like,
yeah, there's always a couple, at least. There's always a few.
So
I mean, two, but Waka Flocka was there, so there's different.
Waka
There was
Flocka
different
came out,
people.
so I don't know if you saw the pics, but Waka Flocka came out in full on fucking paint, bro. He went hard.
Yeah,
I know.
man.
He reminded me of Shaggy during the like the Wraith era when he had the braids and stuff. Yeah, he reminded me of that with that face paint.
Yeah, no, he came out and fucking he jugged the fuck up, and I think honestly went over. I think as far as getting over with the crowd was probably one of the better main stage performances because he was out there in the crowd, like he was getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, in the pit and everything. Yep.
Yeah, in the pit, fucking like he's an entertainer, that's for sure. Like, and the fact that he was able to adapt and cater to the juggalos, that was fucking dope. And that, at least in my opinion, that shit's appreciated and respected. Unlike,
hell yeah.
And I hate to keep fucking bringing this up, but like, what the fuck, yo, Bill? Like, dude, like, come on,
dude, yeah.
You are now.
He knows.
He knows. In the category of fucking riffraff, bro. Like, let that sink in, bro.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. I was like,
he knows how this shit works. Like,
right, and that's you gotta think.
I kind of got.
It kind of like I wasn't there, but I saw all the videos, and it kind of seemed like he didn't even really want to be there from the beginning. Like he was just
what
like,
I got from it. I got that he didn't even want to be there, so he was just looking for an excuse to go.
Like, I need a full list. I still ain't got it yet. I want a full list of every single artist that was on the bill that didn't show up for their slots. You know what I mean? Like people that just didn't show up.
Quite a bit, dude, because I know some people got detonation stage slots because artists weren't able to make it.
Yeah,
not one of them.
I heard a couple. I've seen a couple people post about it and talk about it, and like I even asked them. Like I commented on their post. I need a full list because I want to fucking give these people shit. Because I put in every year, and like this year they were like, we're already full. So I waited too late this year is what it was. Because I wasn't even gonna try. I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna try. And then I did, and then they messed me back all.
I can fucking put the comments on the thing now.
Yeah,
we got comments back on the fucking screen.
Oh.
Anyway, we should.
Yeah.
So that was working. I mean, do you got like that where you can set something up at Carl's and maybe we can make something happen or what?
I need to try. I need to try. I definitely got people that that's trying to help me get shows and things. Getting the shows ain't the problem. It's just I work before all this happened, man. I used all my vacation at work in the beginning of the year. So I don't have that freedom to be like, hey, fuck that job. I'm going to go do this real quick.
I'm taking 3 unpaid days. I'm taking 3 unpaid. That's myself. Sorry, I was feeding my outside cat while I was out here smoking.
Nah, you're okay. So that's the only thing that's been holding me up. If it's something that I can work out, because I usually do like 3 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 3 days off, type swing. But
okay,
we've just been
brother does
with
that.
people. Yeah, we've been short with people.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, man. We'll talk via email after the show or whatever. Let's see if we can't make something at Carl's happen. Like the end of this year.
Hell yeah! And then, like I said, man, if any of you got either one of you guys want to do something, a song or something, right. I'm definitely down, man. I got. I'm sitting like on a mound of stuff, man. So I'm definitely ready. When I do like these interviews and when I talk about the music stuff, man, I automatically start writing in my head, man. And it's like most of the time, a lot of the times that I do the like. If you listen to the Darkness album, a lot of times I didn't even have to write any of it. I just did it, man. I don't know. I just like put it together, and it just comes to me really quick.
So that's what's up, though, dude. That's cool.
I get like that when I write, but I cannot freestyle at all. But I can, when I get to writing, I'll write fast, but I cannot freestyle.
Well, sometimes when I write, I read it when I record, if that makes any sense.
Oh, I do the same shit.
I mean, like, instead of like rhyming what I wrote, I find myself like, I'll be like, yo, this is the way that I do this. And then I skip one line and I'm like, but I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, well, where was the rhyme scheme? And then I'm like, fuck, let me go back. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you write something down, you write it to a scheme. But then when you rap it, it's like offbeat really bad. And you're like, yo, how the fuck is that offbeat? Because I just matched that shit up. You know what I mean? And then
I've done that where I'll be at work. I'll be at work listening to the song at work, writing to the song at work, and then, you know, get home to record it. Ain't the same. Like I have to take videos of myself actually rapping the words now sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, so I get the exact flow and everything I'm trying to do. If I'm not at home, like if I'm at work or something.
If I write, I write to no beat. That way I can just find it. You know, when I hear it, I'm like, oh, well, this would be that shit. Oh, man, shout out to Crazy White Boy. He's video calling me right now, too. I'll have to call him back. I'll have to call him when I... Yeah. He's on the album, too. I'll have to call him back. I won't be on here much longer because I'm down to 5% anyways on my phone.
Yeah, no, and I've got to head off here shortly because I got some stuff to attend to, like pertaining to the announcement I made and a couple other things.
I got to put the kids to bed for school.
Yeah, I got last minute shit to do as well. It's all good. All good.
I'll send you an email right now, talking more about that Carl's idea, and then you send that track, and I'll try to write to it. But yeah, fucking hell yeah, I'm excited. I mean, we could wrap this up too. You got any shout outs you want to give to anyone, bro? Before I get off here, I want to shout out you, man, for, you know, letting me come on to the channel. You know, shout out to Raxputin for being here too, man. I think highly of you guys. Shout out to Stephen James. Shout out to the Darkness Clique. Shout out to Bio Gang, Freak Show, Chuckle, Scum, Bloody Ruckus, everybody over there at LSP, man. You know, just like family to me, man. Everything I do, you know, they did a lot for me, so I always rep them, man, no matter what.
Hell yeah.
And I appreciate you guys having me, man. I really do.
Fuck yeah, it was my pleasure. Thank you for coming on.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. It was cool. It was cool chatting with you live on here.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shit. Once again, I shout out you as well, bro, for having me on as a guest or as the co-host again. I fucking shout out to LilMan for being here. Fucking shout out to Scum and LSP for having me on Gorefest.
Yeah.
Fucking Buckshot for having me on Hallow Bleed again. Fucking dude, if you fucking support me in any way, shout out to you. I fucking love you.
That's what's up. I'm gonna say lastly, I want to give a shout out to Greytown. I want to give a shout out to the Lost Tribe. I want to give a shout out to LilMan. I want to give a shout out to Raxputin, Andy Christ. What up, fucking everyone in the comment section, everyone that makes this fucking possible and makes you know a thing for me to show up and do almost nightly sometimes. Like that just fucking. I mean, it means the world to me, man. Like you're the reason I keep going, and I'll be honest, man. Some nights I feel worn out and fucking just. You know, spent and like y'all make it worth it every single fucking night.
Dude, yeah, shout out to you for doing this freaking every night, man. It can get rough, dude.
Hell yeah.
It is what it is, man. But all right, but again, shout out to y'all again. And yeah, on that note, I'm gonna say whoop whoop and have a good night. Take care of each other. And yeah, I'll hit your email right now, fam.
Hell yeah.
All right, thank you, guys.
Y'all have a good night.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.